Yo, yo, yo. So, oh man, I did a video and then it didn't I didn't record it properly. So I'm gonna do this again. Okay. All right, guys. This is where we're at in GameStop. So, I've been posting pictures on of this chart um on my Twitter account, Apes versus the Machine, and this is holding up pretty good, man. This ground zero line is a big line in GameStop, right? So um, there's explosive price action over this ground zero line, which this comes from this Fibonacci speed fan that I assembled on GameStop. And if you guys see my last 2 3 videos on AMC and GameStop speed fan theory, um, then it'll explain a little bit more what this all means in terms of what it's been doing so far. So I was able to build this chart into GameStop's price action history in the last 3 years, and sort of put it where I felt it fit. All right, so it's not perfect 100%, but it's definitely doing the job so far, right? So this is where we're at right now. Uh, I took some pictures all throughout this price action here before the gap up, and I posted on my Twitter feed. If we get through this ground zero line, that there's going to be explosive price action. This was is key for this for GameStop, and when we got to this point, we have a gap. We had a gap up over the line, over the gap up over ground zero line, and this is what we did. Right? This was 3 weeks ago, 2 3 weeks ago, and we got massively rejected, and we started going below it, wicking below it, wicking below it. Right? So there's support on the ground zero line, above it, and then a massive candle right under it. So what this did, when I saw this candle here, I was thinking, okay, well, it looks like it's probably gonna probably do this and start, you know, um, kind of playing out this way, and then maybe when it gets to this point again, it's gonna gap up again. That's what I was thinking. That this was gonna take longer, and no, it just did one day. So this massive candle, and then this the following day on a Friday, this is what we got, and then on Monday, another gap up. So that's a second gap up over this ground zero line, um, in I will say like in a 2 weeks time. So once and now we're here. So we did this. We started riding the 21 SMA and curling up, and then another gap, right? So this is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. A couple situations that might play out, right? Because now we have a daily golden cross on GameStop, and this is what we did today. Pre-market, I believe we touched 47.50 on Webull. I believe, yeah, I think, yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm trying to get this. Oh, it's right here. My bad. My bad, guys. I got stuck right there for a little bit. So pre-market, we got to 47.50, right? This morning. So we got to this point right here, and there's heavy rejection resistance right here at this speed fan right here. So this speed fan line right here, there's heavy rejection resistance right now. So we got to that point, and now we're getting rejected on the same daily candle here, right? So here's what I'm looking at right now. Um, it might take a couple days, whatever, but we're finding some type of resistance here at pretty much the bottom of this candle here, and now we're finding some resistance at 27.40, 27.75. So we're looking to bounce off here, which we are doing right now. This morning, I believe we went to 27.75, and now we're curling back up. testing BWAP, and that's where we're at right now. So we're looks like we're bouncing 27, 65, 75, and then we're gonna retest this heavy resistance speed fan line again. And this is 43, 44, 45 bucks. If we get to this point, we're gonna probably bust through it and start retesting this. And now beyond this speed fan line, I'm not sure if we're gonna go be uh, beyond it, or if we're gonna see some type of rejection and perhaps maybe go back at it again. I'm not sure. Like that to me is very unclear. But we're gonna play it. For now, we're gonna play it like the way we see it. So um, we shall see. We shall see if we do that. But I'm not. Um, like I said, like I'm just gonna keep tracking this chart and see where we go from there. So that's where we're at in GameStop. And there's a couple of scenarios too that could play out where we might get some type of a let's see, I'll put this right here, a bounce here, and then maybe a rejection, maybe here, and then maybe a retracement back here to retest this trend line here. And this trend line comes from the bottom of GameStop. So this just trend line touching right here. It touched right here before we gapped up the second gap up. So now we're going to see this, maybe potentially. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go from there. But obviously, June 11th is earnings for GameStop. So we're gonna see what how is this plays out. But right now it's looking um, like it's doing this. Whether it's a couple of days or whatnot, but it's looking like it wants to do this. So let's see, guys. Let's see where we go from there, because now we are in this situation where we're going to start seeing explosive price action over speed fan lines. So, man, I'm excited for GameStop because started like I said, I started charting this um, sometime in February. Actually, in November, I started charting this, and we started getting all this price action and just a massive wedge, right, from all the way to to the all-time highs, massive wedge, and now it broke out a couple times and then it retraced and then it melted up. So this chart attracted on GameStop. I did the same thing on AMC, and on AMC um, is behind the game a little bit because GameStop has all the momentum right now. So on GameStop is already, this price action is already um, over the ground zero line, and on AMC we're not there yet. Okay, so but we're heading that direction as we speak. So this is the ground zero line. Okay, the June 2nd ground zero line, and this is the line where GameStop at the moment is already beyond this, and we still have to get here. We still have a lot of price action to get to this level here. So as you can see right here, there's just a couple scenarios where I see AMC getting to, and at the end of the day, if AMC trades sideways to cross over this line, this ground zero line, it's gonna be sometime in July, July 10, 12, whatever. But I don't think we're just gonna trade sideways here. I don't think we're gonna do that and cross over. I think we're gonna cross over before then. So it might be sometime in the first week of July, or I mean I'm not trying to name dates or anything like that, but I'm just saying for this pocket of time here that we have to cross over this line, um, it's just looking that way. It's looking like it's gonna be in June. So it could be any time in June that we're gonna probably get this melt up. So whether we get a melt up this week and we test this fractal line, which this fractal line comes from January 23 bottom fractal. We'll see. We shall see. But this is the way it's playing out. And obviously, this ground zero line and this IPO speed fan line comes from all the way to IPO, um, the top of IPO. And if you guys have been looking at my videos, uh, all that information is in those videos right there. But just to go back on that, this is the IPO, and this is the top of that IPO. So this is March 2015, and this speed fan line goes all the way across. It goes through January 2021, and June 2nd has its own speed fan, uh, distributing all the way across. So, so this is where we're at right now. So this final IPO speed line comes from March, the IPO, the top of IPO, and we still gotta cross a couple spots, guys. We still gotta cross a couple spots. So let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just it's a little bit of a hassle right here, but yeah, this is where we're at right now. So this is where we're trying to get to right here, because the IPO speed fan from March 2015, this line and the ground zero line from June 2nd, these are massive, because as you guys saw in GameStop, we went over it. We have all this uh, insane volatility in the price action, right? So AMC is following GameStop's price action, um, or its movement, as it's done before many times, but AMC is behind the eight ball a little bit. So while GameStop is already beyond the ground zero line, AMC is behind it, but it's gonna do the same thing that GameStop did. It's gonna, once it crosses over, you're gonna see a bunch of explosive volatility over the ground zero line and through the IPO speed line, which is this line right here. So I'm not saying we're gonna take August to get there or anything like that, but we definitely are gonna see that explosive price action begin in the next month or so. And this is gonna be it here. Ground zero line to cross over the volatility, and then the IPO speed line right here. And once we start doing that, there's a bunch of fractals here that we're gonna see explosive price action through. So, excuse me, let me just set this up a little bit better here. There's this one fractal here that I gotta show you guys that I've touched on before, but this one right here is extremely explosive here. This guy right here, this fractal right here, which is all the way here, up here, $38, whatever, 30, 40 bucks. This fractal line here. Let's go back. Okay. January 2027, top, right there. And this top right here, 2026, December 2026. This is the first high, all-time high of AMC in March 2015. And then this is the second highest point, the two second highest points of AMC in December 2026, November 2026. So it goes through this timeline here, guys. It goes through the 2020 2021, and this fractal is heading this way. So there's a reason why, I feel there's a reason why all this price action here that we've been seeing in the history of AMC on this fractal, particularly this big fractal, has seen some intense volatility in the last 3 years. So below it, support, up, this IPO speed line, down, up again. This is, I believe, the halt at $34 in 2022. This guy right here, and then back down, got rejected below this fractal, and again support again. It's just like we're just going up and down on high volatility price action, up and down again and again and again. And once it broke down like a 3-4 times, that one last time got rejected, and then another. This is the last time we've been over this fractal line, and it was March 2023. And right after that, dump, and all this price action below this fractal line. Okay, and now this is where we're at, and you bet we're going to. It's like a magnet. It's gonna be like a magnet coming up at this high, right? So at any given time from now till whenever we get there, right? It could be at the end of this year. This pocket right here, $33. 33 bucks anytime, any time in this pocket right here, 33 to 36. It's gonna bring us closer to this fractal line, right? So right now we're in June 2nd or June 3rd. We're not gonna get here, but any of these points in line above $33, we're gonna retest this right here and get to this point. And once we get to this line, we might get rejected a couple of times and then find support here, and then massive volatility going up. So I believe that an AMC is getting ready to do what GameStop did, but it's going to take longer to get there based on this price action. So we might get the crossover now and start getting explosive price action right away, or it might take us maybe a couple months, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, maybe a year to get to that type of situation where we can start seeing explosive price action. I'm not sure, guys. I really honestly don't know, but we definitely will see when we get to that level what we're gonna do. But if we get to this point anytime in the next 2-3 months, whenever that is, then you better believe we're gonna start testing all this price action here, and then the final IPO speed line from 2015. It's here. So, like I said, any given time throughout the whole year, 2024, maybe into 2025. Yeah, man. I mean, it's we still got all this right here to retest to get to. So, yeah, it's just exciting. It's exciting, guys, because this really is the reversal that we've been waiting on AMC, and I believe we have it here. Unless a black swan event or something, it has to be something extremely negative for us to be, oh, this is not it. We're gonna go back down and start, another lower low or anything like that. I just don't think we're there anymore. I think this is the reversal. I think we're here. Potentially, bear case scenario, we find a new higher low here at $3, from 239, going all this price action and finding a higher low, and then going to the ground zero line this way. That could be a situation, but I just don't see it, guys. I don't see it. And obviously zero's right here. Zero is right here at this line, and that's July 2023. So I just don't think first of all, AMC is not going to go bankrupt, 100%. 99.9%, but yes, 100%. I'm going to say 100%. And second, I believe this is the bottom here. It's just all this price action looks like this is the bottom. It's just, how could it not be? How could it not be the bottom? All this looks like it's carrying up, like it's carrying a lot of weight up. It's just, and then with the ground zero line approaching, this does not look like we're gonna have another bottom. It's just, I don't see it happening. So maybe another higher low, yes. Maybe this higher low here, bounce here at $3, or a double bottom at 290 or whatnot, or a double bottom at 285 maybe, but um, not a higher, not a lower low. I just don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that, guys. So yeah, guys. This is what I have, man. I'm gonna try to live stream more. I'm trying to get this channel up, and I'm trying to work. Like I said, on AMC and GameStop, the charts, and I also have Bitcoin and Ethereum charts, target tracking all this right here as well. So I'm gonna try to. Also, I've been tracking Jasmine as well. Just a little bit of a Jasmine. I don't know if you guys are in Jasmine or not, but I'm in Jasmine. I'm excited for this coin too. So I tracked this right here, and obviously went down, but now it's just doing this. Uh, the way that I have it set up doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna play that. It might play like this type of bounce, but it might take longer to get there. It might take longer to retest. So I just have it this way based on what I think it's gonna do. So right here, if on support, let's get a shorter time. Look, this wedge right here, we found this bounce right here. Now it's going back up. So now I'm looking for a retest of 4 cents and maybe a bust through out of that and into the situation right here. So we shall see. But I'm excited for Jasmine. I'm excited for crypto as well. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. 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 I've done this just to show you guys what I've done with Bitcoin, how I tracked using SpeedFan, using the SpeedFan on crypto. Um, See this right here, guys. This is the ground zero line on crypto, right? Let's get rid of this. I have this guy right here. Hide it. Okay, it looks more clear. All right, so the speed fan on Bitcoin, right? Well, you guys were to tell me where the bottom is. The bottom is right here, right? The bottom, sometime in November 2022, that's where we saw the bottom. And like I said, I was just trying to test this out on Bitcoin and to see what fits what and what's the best situation to put this chart into. And for the likes, for me, particularly for me, this looked to fit the best. Right. So now we did this. The ground and Bitcoin on Bitcoin, this traded sideways for I believe like a month or two before it bounced over the ground zero line. So once it traded sideways on the ground zero line, it started seeing its price action go up. Uh, right in this line, right in this line, right in the speed fan right here, support right here, another melt up right here. Let's take a look at this price action, some resistance, dump, resistance, going up, resistance, dump, going up over this speed fan line. I got rejected, massively rejected, again, massively rejected, going below, and now we're here. So from my understanding, this resist speed fan line was just it was just uh, you know I guess you could call this a bull trap, bear trap, whatever. It just depends on which way you see it. I like to see it like a bear trap because it just got bears here, and it's right in this speed fan line, and then explosiveness, and this is where we're at, right? All time high, a big descending wedge, and this is where we're at. This is where we're going. Price discovery is right here. All time high 73.71, and all time high trend line right here for now. And in the next coming days, we're gonna see probably a bounce off. We already saw a bounce off right now, today I believe. Yeah, we did see this bounce off right here. Previous all-time high trend line right here, and now I don't know. We were gonna get this any type of bounce off from this all-time high. We might get a support here and then bounce again. Who knows? We'll see right now. But this is what I'm playing for. This is what I'm looking at right here. So yeah, man, been doing a couple of good charts on crypto as well. So I'm definitely looking to go into those uh, charts as well and dig deeper in those. So that's it, man. I'm gonna live stream probably in the next 30 minutes or whatnot. If you see that, like and subscribe, and so I can start making more content and go into what I've learned so far. And thank you guys for hanging out.